Oh, well,
Oh,
that was very
you're
interesting.
frozen.
hmm I'm frozen. I'm
So
still
you're
low.
lagging. So
Well,
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hey, welcome to Relationship Ish. We're here. We hope you're watching our summertime exploits. I'm your
Yeah.
host, V, and this is Cash, and we are Relationship Ish, the podcast. Yes.
Do
So,
you hear me now?
yes, I do hear you, and you're not lagging.
Okay, that was very I'm
Very
dying.
interesting.
Very interesting.
Cash
Yes.
again is producing our show. I want to thank her because without her, we would have no show. Our producer's on hiatus, and we didn't want to be, so we are continuing our show. And Cash is the producer. So how you
Yeah,
doing, Cash? How you doing today?
I'm choking. For whatever reason, I'm choking to death today. But we're here and we're gonna do it. The soda didn't want to go down the right place, and so I just had a coughing fit right before we went on. So, like this week has gone by and it is raining, 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 and raining and raining. So you should be at home right now, okay, thinking about who are you going to share our show with tonight.
Yes.
Okay. We're on YouTube, we're on TikTok, we're on Facebook. Who are you going to share the show with tonight? Let me know.
Yes.
Tap that button and say, I like
Yes. Yes,
it.
please like us and share and follow us on all social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, um, wherever you watch your social media, we're there. Please follow us on Lemonade, whatever it is you're looking at, we're on there. Please follow us everywhere. Thank you.
Mhm.
So your
So
week has been
what's
what?
my week has been the it's just crazy. Having a newborn is crazy. That's what my it's been crazy, and I didn't put on anything on my lips. So people,
Ooh,
okay, just a little something, a something. This is my summer natural look. Oh
yeah.
my god, and you see what? What? That's
Yep.
the
He
kind of
has
life
got
I'm
summer
living.
natural look.
I'm just
This is my
going with the
summer
flow.
natural look, but it's not natural.
So
Just
ju- just saying, we don't worry, we got you.
yes.
So, people, how are we doing today? This is relationship ish, when we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship connection. So, V, what song do you have memorized in your head that just goes off and you're like, yes, this is my song?
It's not a song. No, this is the song that I have memorized that most
Mm-hmm.
people would never think that I have memorized. It's Hava Nagila. I know the entire song. Like, so when I was in fifth grade, I was in the choir and we were learning about the different religions. And our
Mm-hmm.
teacher decided that we should learn that song. She said it's a celebratory song, and she thought we should learn it, and we learned it, and I never forgot it. And I've been to I went to a Jewish wedding, and I started singing it, and I'm just trying to tell you, it was like shutting down the wedding. Everybody looked at this person of color singing the song and really singing it, and they were just like, and I felt like, okay, because
Better not mess up the lyrics now, girl.
no, I know
Yeah,
the lyrics.
you did that.
Hava Nagila, Hava Nagila. Venis Maka. Habana ranana, habana ranana, habana ranana, Venis Maka. Uruaki, uraki, vesamea, uraki, vesamea, uraki, uraki, vesamea. There's more, but I do the whole show. But anyway, yes, I do know the song by heart. And I know people would be like, and because people have already been like that at the wedding, I was like, okay. What song do you know by heart?
Well, I know a lot of songs by heart
I know,
because
but what one would we be
I'm that
surprised
person.
about? Like, because
I
I sing in the car.
think because I don't know. I think Kenny Rogers on a warm summer's eve on a train bound for nowhere. I met
Oh,
a Western gambler. We were both too tired to see, so we took turns staring out the window after darkness. Yeah, I love me some Kenny Rogers. You
yes,
got
Kenny Rogers.
know when to
When to
hold 'em, when
hold
the
up.
home
Oh,
runs,
know
when
when
to
to
fold,
hold
when to
them.
fall.
Know when to
Girl, I
walk
got it
away.
memorized.
Know where to run. You better
You never
find.
count your money when you're
When you're
sitting at
sitting
the
at the
table.
table, there'll be
Yeah.
time enough counting.
So
Wait, what? You
that is the
keep
song.
freezing,
I
Cash.
love
You keep freezing. I'm just saying,
that's
tell me.
okay. You just keep it
I am
going.
keep
You're
going,
the
but I want
show.
you to know because I feel like you don't know. Hello,
Yeah.
Eileen. Happy belated birthday to
Oh
Eileen.
yeah. Happy belated birthday. She's our number one connection through. Yes, happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños, papi. You can see I dance better than I sing. So, geez. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, yes, I love old country like Dolly Parton. Look, I love Ace. I love country. I don't think people know that. My
Oh,
mother loved country.
my father loved country. Well, both my parents loved country because when they were growing up in St. Lucia, there was only one station. It was coming from America, and it was the country station. So they only heard country. They didn't have television. They had radio, and it was only the country station. So they grew up loving country. So when I grew up loving country because, right,
Well, that is so excellent. So you know what? Today's day is National Pina Colada Day.
I wish I would have known that before today. I would have poured myself one for the show.
Well, you know, pina colada is that mix of coconut
I
and
know you don't like it, anybody's pina colada, because she doesn't. Cash does not. If you don't know something about her, she does not like chocolate, and she does not like coconut. So if there's coconut in it, she's
you
out.
can't tell people I don't like chocolate because I
She
have
likes
my
chocolate
line.
thin, but she doesn't like chocolate flavor.
I love you just as much as I love chocolate.
Ooh.
And people are like, you really like me. I do. No, because I hate chocolate. And I
Yes.
hate coconut. But today is pina colada day. And my mother did love some pina colada. So you have the coconut, you have the rum, you have the pineapple. So the coconut gives it kind of that smooth taste, and the pineapple gives it that sweet tropical breeze.
Yeah,
Like you
pina
can
colada
see,
reminds me of summer. It
so
reminds
it
me of
is the
vacation.
summer drink.
Yeah, it reminds me of vacation. Ooh.
So pina colada day for the young pina colada. I hate pina colada, but it
Yes,
goes with
I
it.
do. I like it. Do you guys like pina colada?
If
Is
you like pina colada, put a one in the chat.
what is wrong with you? We're watching a TikTok and also a YouTube, and this lady is like, if you, because she wants people to engage, so she's like, if you like this, put a one in the chat. If you like this, put a two in the chat. Whoa, Nikki put a one in the chat.
See, put a one in the chat.
Yes,
So
Nikki.
is no problem. So go get your pina colada and start celebrating it. Okay.
Yes. Listen, some people were telling me, oh, the 4th of July came, summer's over. I mean, summer's just beginning. Why so pessimistic? This is the beginning. Let's do this.
How come today told me, well, today is August.
This is what? Stop the madness. Let's enjoy each second of the summer. It's short enough. Let's not shorten it, people.
It's August.
Yes, it. This is just the beginning of July, and let's not make it go faster than it's already going. Come on now. This is the
Yeah.
fun part. This
Um,
is the fun part, the
okay.
beginning. I'm like,
So,
yeah.
what is our word of the week today, Lee?
Resurgence. It's like a new, I thought it would be good because it's like a new birth, a period after being dormant. Like, so, some of these clothes that
Yes.
we,
Period and birth in the same
that
sentence.
girl, it's a lot of fashion is going through a resurgence, right? Because we've done this before, we've been there, done that. But for some people, they're like, "Oh, this is new," and I'm like, "Yeah, well, it's not really new, but yeah, okay." So it's a
Well, I think it's funny because it's like when you sing a song that's like really old, and then they're like, "Oh, do you know that song?" I'm like, "It's an old song," and they're like, "No, it just came out. They just
yeah.
made the," and I'm like,
Oh my God, I know.
I know resurgence. It sounds like
So
hits,
like there was already a surgeons. It's a
like a
resurgence of
surgeon, like a
re.
surgeon. Are you gonna like surgeon?
Yes, remakes. Yes,
No.
Nikki, remakes, resurgent. Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying though, if there's a resurgence, I shouldn't have to throw away any of my clothes, and I should get a storage unit. Okay, because what's old is new again. Thank you.
Listen, I don't think you should get rid of any of your clothes. I think you shouldn't buy one more thing unless you get rid of some of your clothes. That's what I'm saying. Let's not add to it. So if you don't want to get rid of your clothes, keep your clothes. Go get a storage unit. Pay that extra. I don't even know how much does a storage unit cost. Like pay that extra hundred
Did
something dollars.
she
I don't
just
know.
say to me, keep your clothes but don't buy new?
Yeah, because if you need to get rid of, hey
I
Vince,
don't even have my pearls on, but I need to clutch my pearls. Who could do that?
get rid of your old clothes and get new clothes, but you can't keep buying clothes when you have no room. If you have to pay a storage unit for your clothes, then you don't need any more clothes. I'm just saying, I love clothes. Let's face it. But I'm not buying lately. If I buy something new, I definitely throw out 6 things because I have too much clothes, too many clothes.
Lies.
I don't have too many
He
clothes.
has like
I throw
20
out bags
white
of clothes.
pants.
Tell the truth. Have I thrown out bags of clothes? And I just found not too far from us a place where we can give away clothes. So I gave them 4 bags. They were like, "Holy cow!" I'm like, "Yeah, there's more where that comes from. It's just brand new. It wasn't
Well,
there."
they did not give away those clothes. They went and took them and sold them on. Let's look on Poshmark right now.
Oh,
Donate. So I can't.
that's right.
My
Yeah,
cousin does
because
that. She buys something and donates something.
because the thing is, well, wait, I hate to say this, Iris, but it cannot be a something for me. I have to donate like 3 bags and buy something because I have too many clothes. I I
I
am
don't have
not
as many
lying.
clothes as her.
She has as
I
many, if not more, clothes than me. So yeah, no. Mm-mm. But especially now because I've gotten rid of quite a few clothes. Like I am not playing this game. I am trying so hard to get, like a handle on my
I
clothes.
like Vince. Hmm. Right. Hmm. I agree because I don't believe her. I don't believe her.
You do,
Right
well,
now,
there's nothing to believe.
whatever she's
Nobody knows.
wearing, I know I haven't seen it before.
You haven't seen this top before
No.
because I went to your house, but so what?
Three gods for one item. Yeah,
At
I
least,
couldn't do
at least
that.
Iris, at least Iris. That's what I have to do.
Mm-mm.
I am way over, like, way over. I have over a whole room full of real clothes that I could really wear.
I agree. But I swear I'm gonna fit them again. I swear. I swear to God.
No, I've already 2 years ago I got rid of all the clothes that didn't fit me. These clothes all fit me. That's the issue. They are not too small or too big. They fit.
Okay, so
Problem.
what has you on pause today?
I don't know. You said what has
Let
you?
me tell you what has me on pause.
Yeah, because I don't have a pause. I just had a time.
My addiction, because I started watching this show and then I started watching it again because my addiction is
Which
what?
one is
Okay.
what?
My addiction is wow. There is a guy, he's single. So if you're looking for someone V, he's single.
Mhm.
Okay.
What
He's
is he, 10?
in no. He's in his 40s. He loves tuna fish. So much so that he loves tuna fish that he puts it underneath his couch. He puts it in the window next to the
No.
fan so it can blow out throughout his apartment. He puts it in the bathroom because it just turns him on. He puts it into his bedroom. He puts it in his sock drawer. And he sits there and he leaves it out. And now he has friends, and it's okay that he has friends. Mickey, and they come and they eat it, and he's like, it's okay because he eats it too. He spills a little in his gym bag because when he's working out, he needs to make sure he can smell
So no one can go near him because they can't. I cannot. I can imagine that
it.
even the.
He is single.
Yeah, well, no, he's going to
He wants to
remain
get married.
single. He's going to remain single. I'm sorry. Even if you could manage yourself to deal with all that tuna fish, how are you going to take him to your mother's house? Really? And she's going to be like, "What's
He
that
lives
smell in the car? What is that smell? Why does he always smell like that?" No, you can't take him anywhere. What kind of relationship can he have with you?
girl. I don't
As
know.
in
He had
there's
32
no
years of
relationship.
tuna fish and no cats.
He has no cats. Well,
No cats.
you're talking
30
about
years of tuna fish.
well, maybe that's what he likes. He likes that kitty cat smell.
Mhm. I'm I'm just like, who, at what point he spent $5,000 on tuna fish last year? Just tuna fish.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I mean, come on now.
That
So,
might be if he's available. If he spent $5,000 on tuna fish, imagine you, D.
yeah, no, I can't imagine me with this tuna fish man, but yes, you know,
I cannot stop watching it. And then my next favorite episode, Lacey Arnold. She went from a triple Q. I'm voluptuous.
me too.
Lacey Wild went from triple Q to triple P booby.
Triple what? From Q to what?
T, T as in Tob.
So, can you even
She
fit
can't,
in a car?
she cannot fit and do normal things. One of her boobs busted. And she was like devastated because she's like, I am my boob. Her boobs are so
Yeah,
big,
that's what I'm
she
wondering. Like,
cannot
can she
wear
walk? She has this
normal
roller thing that she puts
clothes.
underneath her boobs, and she rolls with them. So if she's rolling like a walker. She walks her boobs.
Each boob weighs 41 pounds. Can
The
you
thing is,
imagine?
what I can't imagine is the doctor who thinks that's okay to do. Like, is money all that you care about? Because obviously that's not a healthy thing to do. That's why they burst. Like, that's not a healthy thing to do. And you can't tell me she's going to get somebody to do it, because if all doctors were ethical, no one's going to do that. That's just beyond.
Well, she traveled overseas and all these other places. She's had over 100 plastic surgeries. She had her nose, she had her lips done, she had 3 different butt lifts, she had her eyes made wider, she had her cheekbones done, she had the rib. She put pig skin into her abdomen to make sure that she can hold up these triple T boobs.
I mean, I thought my boobs were big, but I cannot
I don't
compare.
know. I'm like, yeah. Look at that side profile.
She didn't get
Triple
any boobs.
T girl.
No, I
Look
have
up
boobs.
Lacey.
Yes, I have boobs.
Wow. Her boobs are, and then her son was like, how can you go any bigger? You're gonna look like a clown. And she's like, I don't care. The bigger the better. I love what I look like.
Yeah, yeah, I don't think so.
I'm
Oh, you
just
go to Turkey
saying.
and get some plastic surgery. Yeah, but is it gonna be safe, Iris? Like, I'm like, I wouldn't want
What
to.
about a nose job? Can you get that in Turkey?
I mean, if I would get this part of my nose pushed up, but I'm not gonna do it.
Think if you started plastic surgery, you would be a lazy one. You would not stop. You're like, I just want this done. And
No,
if I
that's
get
what
this
people said
one
about
last
tattoos. That's
thing
it. That's it.
done,
My sister's like, once you get a tattoo, you're gonna be like everybody else. You're gonna have to get another one, another one. I'm like this. I'm not. And she's like, yes, you are. I'm like, no, I'm not. I wouldn't be if I get. First of all, I wouldn't get my nose done if I got plastic surgery, but I wouldn't continue. I wouldn't continue.
girl, I'm just
Yeah.
saying, triple T boobs, 41 each side. Where are we going with that?
I don't know, but how can you even when you're? I'm just saying intimacy. You're laying in
She
the
can't
bed.
even grocery shop at this point.
Yeah, but you can't. If you're laying in the bed with your lover, how does that work? You know what I'm trying to say? Like if you're trying to go on top, you're suffocating. You're like, wait, baby, I can't breathe.
Girl, they not, no, you can't go on top. You
That's
would
what
have to be bottom. You would have to be a princess and just let them boobs just
I
boob it.
I don't even.
I'm just, I think you might knock yourself out. You laying down and look like, ah,
You can't sleep to the side because then this whole thing goes whoosh. You can't. You
well,
just have to sleep on
you
your
don't
back.
sleep to the side, so
I do sleep to the side, but I don't let my face get crushed. Like you see this, you can't go like this because you see this. Yeah, You I already have this. We all, and then it's just getting worse. So I sleep on my back. If I turn
I
this
love
way, I
it.
don't let
Because
my
I
face
asked her,
touch.
I asked her a question. I'm like, when you're here and when you like sleep to the side, she's like, sleep on my side.
Yeah,
Never would
my
I.
face. I'm protecting my face at all costs. I've been doing it for years. I think like since I was 30, I stopped sleeping like that because
Get
I want to
motion
try to look like
sickness.
this without plastic surgery. There's no Botox. There's no. This is it. But if you don't take care of your, you know, it's like taking care of an automobile. You got to take care of it. If you can't sleep, squishing your face and then expect every single day for years and then expect it to stay so pristine. So there's no squishing my face. Sleep like this, like a little princess, like she says. And she saw it for herself. Did you not see that? That I do not.
I saw it for, we were in England for 3 weeks and she was, it's like she's dead. It's really scary. She goes, okay, I'm going to sleep now. I'm like this. And you know, I'm paying attention. I'm like, when is she gonna turn all night?
I can't. I can't mess up my face.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Be wild. That explains a lot. I've been sleeping on my face for forever. So
I was so shocked. Sometimes Cass is on her stomach and she's just squishing her face. I'm like, this, what are you doing? She's like, I like to sleep like this. I'm like, no, you can't. She's like, okay. And she tried for a little while, but when she really sleeps, she turned back over. She's like, okay.
yes, and I guess this is why they're all of
No,
I
your face is
can't.
fine.
I can't do it. I try. I'm like, and then I'm like, okay, so she when it's time, when it's her time. Knock on wood. We're not gonna know because she is.
Yeah. So when I'm in the casket, it'd be like, is she asleep or is she dead? Because she looked the same. I think she's asleep. Poke me just in case.
Yeah,
And then
she
wait,
with
just say,
wood.
let's see if she's asleep. We're gonna turn her on her stomach. I'll be like, don't you do it.
Do you have any strange addiction for yourself?
Not the kind like I think I'm addicted to falling asleep with the television on. Like I can fall asleep without the television on if I'm
Mm.
exhausted, but if I'm not exhausted, I need some kind of music, television. So I can't just have complete quiet unless I'm really exhausted. So I think I'm addicted to whatever that is. I don't think it's a good thing to sleep with the television on, but I have a timer on it now, so it goes off. But I sleep with it on. It's I
And
have
then
to.
I wake up.
How
But you
about
know what?
what's your
I think
addiction?
my shit, that's not strange though. To be
Mhm.
sleep with the TV, to me, that's not a strange addiction.
I don't have
I
what's I don't know.
every like once a year, my strange addiction is I eat raw spaghetti.
Okay.
And not cooked, not al dente. Because someone was like, you eat al dente. I was like, no, I mean raw
Yes, but
pasta.
what you like the flavor?
Hmm.
Okay. Well, I don't think it's nothing's bad's gonna happen to you. So yeah,
Uncooked raw, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
uncooked
uncooked spaghetti.
spaghetti.
I don't think anything's gonna happen to you, but I don't think that's really bad. Like if you said you ate dog food, but I think uncooked spaghetti, I don't think it's bad. I don't have a food kind of addiction because I don't eat like that. So I don't know, but I don't. I probably have a strange addiction. I just haven't thought about it. And somebody said I do this. I'm like, ooh, I do that too. I guess that's strange. But I don't really. I don't really bite my nails. I don't really. I don't have a lot of. I don't put my hands in my mouth. I don't have a lot of. I mean,
We know when she puts a lot in her mouth.
well, we know that. How would you know? By pray. But I do have addiction to eyebrows. I'm not going out with without my eyebrows.
That's not a strange addiction.
You don't? I don't have a strange one though. I used to remember. I used to when I was little. I used to have this bear, and I used to pick the bear. And my mom told me, "Stop picking that bear. You're going to mess it up." Which I eventually did mess it up. But I was picking the bear, and then I didn't know what to do with the. So I started eating it, and I would do that every night. I would pick the bear, and then when she would come, I would put it in my mouth and swallow it. So I definitely did. That's a strange addiction, but I wasn't really addicted to doing it. I was afraid of my mother. I was,
It reminds me of one of the stories. The woman was addicted to eating paper towels.
oh, I have a friend who's addicted to eating toilet paper. She is actually addicted to eating toilet paper. She takes a roll with her everywhere she goes. She has one in her car. She eats toilet paper. No one knows that, and I'm not going to call her out, but yes, she does eat toilet paper and she has it everywhere. And people think that she has it because in case you want to blow your nose, but it's not that. What she does more now is if you use the roll of toilet paper and then it comes down a little, so it's like halfway of a roll. She puts a fresh roll on there and then takes that half roll in her bag so it doesn't take up a lot of space, like the toilet paper. And yes, she's addicted to eating toilet paper.
Okay, pause. Okay,
Hmm.
you ready?
Hmm.
Because That toilet paper that's not a big roll anymore has been sitting in the bathroom. When people are pooping and pissing and germs spreading when you flush the toilet,
Well,
and
toilet paper is not
maybe
sanitary anyway. They don't think it's going in your mouth. They think it's for poop and urine, right? So what do feces? They don't. They so it's not sanitary to put in your mouth anyway. It's probably all over the factory floor and handled. So none of it is clean. So what you're saying is, no matter what, even if you got a fresh roll, that is not to be eaten. Yes, she eats it, and she went to a program to try to stop, but she still eats toilet paper.
do you want to give us what her
No,
name?
I cannot. I cannot. That I would never. I would never betray her. But she does eat toilet
You heard that on Relationship Ish podcast.
paper.
I just want everybody to know it is not Kaz, a friend who
No,
eats
it's not
toilet paper.
cash. It's not cash. But
Because I just want to tell you, after I saw the episode on your toothbrush and how your toothbrush becomes contaminated from flushing the toilet, just
yeah, so I don't keep my toothbrush where I used to put it. I just zip it up and put it underneath the sink and close it up so it's out of the thing. You should put your toothbrush in a drawer. You should not leave your toothbrush out. And if you can help it in your own house, you should close the lid before you flush because it's hitting you. It's hitting you. You need to close the lid and
okay.
then flush.
V, V, V.
You think it's just hitting
You,
the toothbrush and it's not. It's going in your hair, in your everywhere. Just close it and then flush.
okay, so this is Relationship Ish
You,
podcast where we talk about the stone of every relationship connection. I want to give a shout out to Connection Crew. Thank you for joining us. We are on every
social media.
every social media that you can think of, and that just right there just turned my.
Well, you said Strange Addiction. She has one. That's the only person I know that has one. You know, you know,
Mhm.
and
That is wild. Okay, so today relationship ish podcast with B and Kaz. We're talking about sexy summer 2025. Because
all
we're
right.
in 2025.
Yes, 2025,
So
sexy summer. I'm here for it.
I'm
My
not.
body.
Hot body. So tell us about it, B. What are we talking about when we talking about hot bodies?
We in the summer it's hot, so we naturally shed clothes. We're not wearing sweaters, so we're showing more of our skin. But now, because of what is it, the Gen Z population, they are relaxing and letting everything show. So they are letting their midriff show. We're wearing a lot of off the shoulder. We're showing a lot of women would not show this part of their arm
You're
because
Gen Z?
no, I'm not.
Because you said we. You said we. I was like,
Yes,
Gen
so
Z,
we're
we?
doing it because of them. They're the ones.
Oh,
They're forging this trend.
yeah.
They're a relaxed generation, and they're forging the trend. No, girl, you
Relaxed or lazy? Because I'm Gen
relax.
Z.
So I'm like, so what we're gonna find out more about this later. But what I really like about this trend is, and I'm going to be honest. And so please, we did say follow, but don't send me the hate because I'm about to say something that you might hate. But I'm just going to tell you, before this this was going on, I think I was more self conscious if I saw some people who I thought should not wear a two piece, I'm like, because I wouldn't wear a two piece. Why are they wearing a two piece? Because they feel comfortable in their bodies. And now I feel comfortable, and I feel comfortable that I feel like happy. And sometimes I see somebody with some two piece and they're like, okay, why is she wearing that? I'm like, why shouldn't she wear it? You think it's only for you? Like, who are you to tell somebody what to wear? If they're happy, if they like it, I love it. And that's how I feel like I've changed. And I feel happy that I've grown and I've dropped my, whatever it is that I had going on. And I feel uncomfortable wearing some two-piece outfits. I'm not going to lie. I have one on right now. However, I'm just over myself. If you want to wear it, you need to wear it. And they wear it. I feel like women are wearing things on the beach and out that they wouldn't normally wear, and because they don't feel judged, and if you judge them they don't care, and that's the strength right there. You could judge me and I don't care. So you think I look a little chubby, and I do, and I like how I look. Okay, there you go. That's what we need more of. It's woman empowerment, you know because men go out on the beach. Obviously they have a one piece, a lot of them. They have hair all over their chest. They shave their chest. They've got big bellies. They've got small bellies. They don't care. They're wearing it and they don't care. They've got hair coming out of their shoulders. They're good. Or they take it off. But whatever they do, they don't care. But we're like, we want to look like little Barbie dolls. We're like, oh my God, you see this fat right here? I don't know. What about this? Does this look fat? Oh, yeah, okay, I can't wear this. My stomach. That's what we do to ourselves. No one's doing it to us. So I'm like, I'm happy that this trend is going on and I'm embracing it. You embracing it, Cash?
Mm.
So what do you think about that? What do you think about,
Oh, it's interesting because I work in a place that you shouldn't be doing a lot of showing.
yeah, but it's summertime.
Girl, I don't care. You should not be showing. And
Okay.
the people were coming in with crop tops up to here, the shorts looking like big
Shorts?
fishies.
Well, you know what? There's a time and place for everything.
So
You can't wear shorts everywhere, people. If you work in a bank, you're a doctor. Obviously, the shorts are not for you. We're not talking about you. And I'm talking about if you're on vacation, if you're going to the beach, if you're going to the grocery store, you can wear your little crop top, but there's a time and a place, like I, that's for everything that you wear, right? So you have to know when you're going to show skin. I'm just saying there's not you shouldn't be wearing it every place, but on the places where you should or could wear it, I feel like you should feel free to wear it. But yes, Cash is
yes,
right. Don't be
adults.
lazy.
Adults were wearing up to here, down to there. The
I wear
people
up to here,
who
down to here. I do. But there's a time and a place for me. Like I'm not going to walk into talk to my daughter's teacher at school with some nonsense on. I will be respectful and I will look the right way. But if you see me in my house or at Cash's house, you might see me with my short shorts and my cowboy boots, and I'm good to go. So there's a time and a place. Yes, and I'm adult, and yes, I do wear it. And just saying.
no, but I'm so sorry. Adults should not. It can't. If I can mistake your outfit for if
Oh.
you can wear it to the beach
Mm-hmm.
and be comfortable
Mm-hmm.
at the beach and not be hot, you should not wear it to work unless you work on a beach.
I
That's the
disagree.
way. Yeah, you can disagree,
I
but
know.
that's fine. That my opinion is, if you're not on the beach and you don't work on the beach and you don't work in a gentleman's club, you shouldn't have shorts that may be mistaken for
Uh-huh.
panties.
Well,
or
that's
a
too
top
short
that could be
for me.
taken as a bra.
What? Okay, so right now I work at a camp in the summertime, and I teach dance. And at the camp, there are girls that we have to tell because there's a dress code at the camp. But every day, at least two girls come in with shorts that could be mistaken as panties, and we have extra shorts that they have to put over their shorts, or they have to pull it down because some of them it's pulled up like that. When they get caught, they're like, you can't have those shorts on. Do you want to go to the office and get shorts? They don't want to wear some old nasty shorts that are in the office, so they pull their shorts out. I'm like, okay, so that's not how the shorts are. But then again, they're 18-year-olds trying to look hot. Like there's no, you know, nobody who's my age doing that in our little group. But the kids are definitely doing it, and they're like, I'm like, you. I know they left the house like that, and their family's just like, this is the youth.
And you know what?
Yes, I agree.
The sad part is like when you're trying to like say something or like "Mm," they're like, oh, you don't understand because you're old and you just like that. And I'm like, with taste and class, absolutely. And they're like, oh, okay.
I think the problem is
Ah.
time and place, but well, they think because it's camp, but it's still, you still have to be respectful. That's not the rule, you know. And if they could, because we have to wear these T-shirts that, they're T-shirts, so the arm ends here, it goes up to here. It's basically a dress. You got to stick it in your shorts so you can just have your short show. But
That's what I'm
they would be cutting
saying,
everything
Iris.
off if they could. They ask. They're like, "Can we cut this T-shirt?" I'm like, "No, you cannot cut it. You have to wear it as is. You cannot alter it at all." They're like, "Are you kidding me? It's so hot. We
That's,
have to wear it like this." I'm like, "Yes, you do." So
but
what they
that's
can't
what I'm
control is their
saying.
shorts.
No, that's what I'm saying, Iris. Seriously, like you have on panties and now you're sitting where somebody else is sitting and you hope that they wipe their ass
Well, they have
properly.
on underwear and
Mm-mm.
then they have their
No,
shorts on. It's just as
mm-mm,
short
they
as
don't have
their
on.
panties.
They don't have on it. They have probably a G-string. So what's that doing? Or a thong? Mm-mm.
Well, nothing
They
can
don't.
really get in there because the shorts, the what I'm talking about, they're so tight around their, like, you can't stick like
Okay,
you can't put a
okay. I'm not
toothpick
talking
in.
about how tight they are. I'm talking about how are they stretchy? Are they see-through? Are they gonna expand
They're
when they
not
sit
see
down
through.
and
Well,
you
none of
just
the ones that we
grab
have are
it?
see through. I'm sure they're see
Mm,
through ones, but
mm,
they're not see through.
mm.
But they're just really
Anyway,
short.
what is the fashion for this year?
So this summer, let's see what we got. So, oh, yeah, this is it. Look, okay, this is what I wanted to show you. You see that bikini? Do you see how high it is? It is not, it is made for, and the one in the middle as well, both are made for people who are not bone thin, who have a little belly, who need to cover up a little. So the part that is showing is this little part in the middle. It's not as big as you think, and it makes you feel more comfortable because it's hiding something. And especially, see that ruching in the middle with the yellow, that is hiding some of your parts that we, like me, want to hide. So you can wear that and be more
Girl, bye.
comfortable.
Girl, bye. 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 This girl says the parts that she want to hide. Can I get a witness? Anybody? What? Girl,
Listen,
girl,
I
girl.
hide a lot of things, and that, belly coverage, yes, woohoo. And let me just tell you, I have some two-piece bathing suits that I did buy because, like, I'm just gonna say, Vogue says one pieces are still in style. You just have to have like some some like what is it? Floral, like your pattern
Embellishments. So
embellishment.
just
Yes,
embellishments or patterns. You see how on the bikini they have that little tchotchke thing.
yes.
So yeah.
You need embellishments. But for me, I've been to, it's just the beginning of the summer, and I've been to 5 beaches or lakes, and I didn't see anybody in a one-piece bathing suit except very old. Cut it out, Teddy. That's my dog. I apologize. Very old people, or
And what's wrong with old people?
that's okay. But listen, if you're not very old, you need a
I am very old.
program. You're not very old, but there's bases for you. And also, what I do, another thing that I do, I wear a two piece, and then I have a sarong, and I tie it so I can make it even higher, so you see even less skin, and I feel like more covered up, but I still have the skin showing, and it's empowering. You're like, yep, I'm showing my skin, but you're only showing what you want to show. You don't have to show the parts that you want to hide. You just tie it up, and if you find ruching, there you go. It's even better. And no, I forgot. This is what I want to say. The main thing: there are bathing suits with that are two-piece bathing suits with tummy control. You can get it on Amazon. This is Prime. You still got Prime one more day. You can get a tummy control two-piece bathing suit, and let me just tell you, it is they are fabulous, and they're not that expensive. I've got one for $25, two-piece with tummy control. That's not bad. So I'm just saying, if you get your tummy control, you girl, you get your pina colada, you good to go.
Why do we need tummy control if we're just gonna wear two-piece everything? Let it be. That's what I'm
Yes,
saying. If
but
you're
no,
really
no,
empowered,
yeah,
then you
no,
don't need the tummy
no,
control. Just let
yes,
it
no.
go.
The empowerment is you have to feel comfortable. For me, that will make me feel comfortable. I'm not going to be empowered if I don't feel comfortable. So if you feel Cash, if you don't want to wear tummy control, you don't have to. But I'm saying for those of us who are like me, I feel comfortable when I have that on. Then I feel okay. But otherwise, I wouldn't feel comfortable enough to wear a two piece. Maybe I wish I had more self confidence to do that, but I don't. So, and my tummy's still showing a
Mm,
little. Oh well, but I feel stronger. I feel like I look better. I feel better.
girl, when that girl kept on coming in with her tummy showing,
I'm surprised your boss didn't say something. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying myself. What else? So we also have the two-piece everything for like going out and just,
Yeah, you
just
see
chilling and
on the
casual.
yes, but you see on the left, only like it's like 2 inches or less of her skin showing, and that's it. But it's still what's going on, and she still looks hot, and she still looks part of the program, like what's going on now. And I love the middle because she puts her hand in her pocket, she's showing you that little triangle right there. But she lets go of her hand, that's going to close up. You're not going to see any skin. So if she wants you to see it, you will see it. If she doesn't want you to see it, she puts her hand out of her pocket and it's gone. So depending on where she is and what she's doing, she it works. I'm like, okay, so
Mhm.
I'm just saying,
Hot body 2025 with your hot bodies. Hot bodies. Let me
yes.
just tell you, because she's talking about hot bodies, but I'm talking about the sexy pores. Because it's all about the drinks for me. I'm not. It's drinking time. In
Okay.
the summertime is my drinking time. And just like you said, the resurgence is here.
Yes.
So what is old is new again. We're having a resurgence. And we have here the old fashioned. And the old fashioned is a bourbon drink. And bourbon is bourbon because it is from America. So anything from the US is called bourbon. Yeah, the whiskey, uh, it could be called whiskey anywhere else. You have the rye whiskey, but it's a simple drink. It's water, sugar, bitters, whiskey, and a strip of an orange peel. And it was so amazing because I picked this drink because I like drinking it. And I was very surprised the son
Oh, he
was
loves favorite
drinking
favorite
an
drink.
old fashioned. And I was like, stop playing because her son is everything about fashion, everything about the
Yes, he is.
new. And
Why
I
would he
was
not? What's your
like,
mother?
Oh my God, that was so like I had to pick the drink and bring it out. The old fashioned, what is old is new again. And it's old fashioned. Yes.
Yes,
And I love this drink. It is a good drink.
it is
It has
definitely
a little
tasty.
sweetness, but it doesn't it's not overpowering. And then you have the makers bar. You can make it with like Russian Reserve. You can make it with Jack Daniels. You can make it with Wild Turkey, Jim Beam. However, and like those are like the price points. You can
Hmm.
spend like $10 all the way up to like $120 on your bourbon. And just remember, the bourbon is so try to get a bourbon that's smooth and 'cause the bourbon is what makes it hard. So don't try to be cheap on your sexy pours because then you're gonna have a headache. I learned that as I got older. See? Headache. All right? Cheap headache.
What I like
And-
about the old fashioned is I don't feel I can sip it. I don't feel the urge to gulp it down. So you can have that drink like almost all night and just be sipping it. And I feel like I feel good. I don't feel and I like that about it because if I have a pina colada, I'm having at least two of those because I don't drink it the
No,
same.
that's old fashioned. I think if you gulped it down, you would grow hair on your chest
That's what I'm trying to say.
immediately.
So you can have that drink and drink it all night or a
I
few.
love it when you can get it because if you go to like a real bar,
Hmm.
they do the ball of ice, and so
Hmm.
it doesn't melt so fast.
So
So I
fast.
like that so
Yes.
fast. Yes, top shelf only.
Top shelf. Yep.
I've learned the hard way,
Yes.
but
I
we
learned from Cash
also
about top shelf. Like she
yeah.
goes, do you have this? If you don't, no, never mind. If do you have that? Okay, I'll take
Mm-mm,
that. I'm like,
it's
okay.
not worth the headache. But let
Hmm.
me tell you my new drink that I'm having tonight.
Okay.
And I'm having it right now. Okay.
Okay.
It is the porn star martini, but I don't have my side shot of Prosecco. You're supposed to have this with a five
I could have
car
given you
of
that.
Prosecco. Okay. It's vanilla vodka, passion fruit liqueur, passion fruit puree, lime juice, vanilla simple syrup, the sparkling wine, the prosecco is just the side bar. It's just shot on the side. And the passion fruit, I don't do passion fruit. I just have the puree. So
But
this is
listen,
like a half a corn song.
if you're interested in this, take a picture of your
Mm,
screen, and then you will have this drink. But we'll also have it on our on. If you're following us, we will have it uh, on Facebook and YouTube. We'll have a copy of it for you, so you can try it. You can try it. But if you want right now, take a picture of the screen, and you can you'll have it. I'm gonna do it right now. Look.
yes,
Here we
I
go.
have my porn star martini. And that is the sexy pours for this summer 2025. I'm trying to sip it, but Lord,
It is so
it
delicious.
is so good. And I love passion fruit. Okay.
Oh, can
And
I say
the
something
type of
about your
vanilla
drinking
vodka.
this
Go
summer?
ahead.
Because drinking and driving, we're not going to do that. But that's not what I'm going to say. But I'm going to say you're drinking. There's a lot of calories, so we don't want to come in September and not be fitting into our jeans, which we're not wearing in the summer. So remember, like you're drinking, like 500 calories at a time. And I know for Cash, it's like, so what? It's summer. But you know what? It's summer, but we want to still fit into our clothes in September. We're not buying it in
No, in
September because we have.
September, I'm gonna be rocking my two piece, and it's a two piece, not because it was originally a two piece. It just doesn't fit right now, and I'm gonna rock that. Baby ain't got any more money to be buying any more clothes. So if
That's why
you
I'm like,
see
remember
my
your
shirt
practicalities.
raised up to have a two-piece, don't
Mm,
ask me whether or not what happened. Just say, baby, you look fierce. Show that belly.
that's it.
Because I am rocking this porn star martini.
Well, when I see someone with a two piece who doesn't have like this perfect body, I feel so, it makes me feel good. I feel like good for
Uh-huh.
you and making me feel like, you know, it gives me strength. I'm like, okay, you're giving it.
That's right. Because this right here, this midriff right here, is sexy with it. That's right, girl. Do it.
So I have my two
I'm
piece on.
rocking this porn star.
So here's my two piece today. Here, show this chair. But so I have my two piece on. I went to the store like,
Okay. Who has a belt? The girl, she glitter
because
and
I like
glam
how it looks with the belt.
every day.
It gives it some life. But I went to the store like this, and I was like, okay, I'm going.
Yeah, she went to the store like this. Oh my
Mhm.
God, she's going. And I'm gonna sip my martini.
I had to
Mm.
give like, and I was talking to Cash, and I was like giving myself strength to have this two piece on because you feel like whatever, but I don't care. I'm wearing it, and I enjoy wearing my two piece. I enjoy shoulders off. I enjoy skin showing. So
She's really talking herself into this.
yeah, yeah.
So, Ashley, how are we doing, secret? Sparkly, so cute. So,
Oh,
our last on the table topic is summer flings, single or married.
okay.
You can
This is a
still
good
have
one.
a
Listen to
fling.
this. Listen to what
So,
Cash has to say. I like this.
you can be in a consensual non-monogamy relationship or an ethical non-monogamous relationship. And you can have a summer fling just for the summer. And then we're back to business. But it has to be consensual. You can't be out there talking about, I'm in a consensual non-monogamous relationship, but your partner doesn't know.
Mm-mm. Hi, secrets.
Oh, yeah,
So,
nah.
but there is such a thing where
There
people are
is just E and M or C and M. That's what they call it. And I was like, oh, what, oh, what? Yes. So it's called CNM or ENM. And this is consensual non-monogamous relationship or an ethical non-monogamous relationship. Means their partner knows and is okay having them having the fling for the summer.
it's very interesting. I don't think I could be a part of that, but it's good to know. I think that's better than you just go ahead and cheat if you're going to tell your partner and they know and they can make a decision like that's not going to work for me or it is. I feel like that's better than just cheating and then they find out or whatever. So this way maybe it avoids that. But I don't think that's
Yeah,
good for
so
me.
they may not be cheating. You see Mr. Dan, and he's out there, with his girl doing, farming, whatever, and non, it's consensual, non-monogamous relationship. So don't assume he's cheating. They may have talked about it and allowed a summer fling.
And now we know.
And now we know. But let me just tell you, because I was doing some research,
Okay.
I found one of the people that I used to work with
Oh,
and her husband are advertising CNN for the summer. I'm dumb. I I was erasing my profile because I was like, And they keep telling me that these things exist, and I'm like, okay,
Well,
I'm gonna
there's
get
that
them on a show. Can you
Ashley
imagine having them on
Madison.
a show?
Yeah, because Ashley Madison is for people who want to cheat, but they don't tell their wives that it's without telling their wives or husbands
No,
that.
this is not actual Madison. It is
Yes,
a CNN. They're letting people
is the
know.
C&M sites. This you're trying to say?
Yes,
Oh,
there.
well, people are having their fun
Yes,
this summer.
there is an app for that. Everything is real. There is an app for that.
I believe you.
There's an app for so many things now. I'm just and
You're lagging.
I'm not even you're lagging. So there's an app for that. So let me just say, because I was looking up summer things and I was like, it's a summer thing, like, and it said married or you can be single. And I was like, "What? How are you married?" And I was thinking, man, this is what I was thinking. You're
Mhm.
married and you're gonna have a fling with your partner, like go out for sexy dates or like do like sexy time or play a board game but make it sexual. Like Jenga, take the Jenga pieces and be like, I want you to lick my.
Jesus.
And if you make it and get it on the top, then someone has to lick your. I was like, oh, that's the. But then they were like, summer flings are not just for married people. And I was like, what do you mean? I mean, for single people, married people have flings too to reinvigorate their relationship. I don't know about you, but if you're going out there to diddle your kiddo with Karen, don't think you're bringing that little diddle back in here. I'm just saying. Because you know why. You know why. Germs.
Mhm. So I think
Like
there's other
we
ways to rekindle, but I guess some people, I mean, I guess I don't know. I mean, I feel like people, married 20 years, they're getting divorced. And for me, this is not the answer, but maybe it's the answer so you wouldn't get a divorce. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, maybe that's what you do instead of
but
just leaving the person and
this is my
going to the
thing.
next person.
When you sleep on a mattress that you know someone else and diddled on, and now you're going to sleep on it in
Well, you
like
do that
sleep
anyway at a
soundly.
hotel. If you sleep at a hotel, there's plenty of people have
Yeah,
that
but
in
your
there.
mistress, his mistress coming to diddle in your bed, you're gonna be,
No,
I'm
but first
burning
of all, I
this
wouldn't
bed.
have that in my bed. You have to go to a hotel or go to their house. Like, not gonna. You're not sleeping in my bed
Well,
with somebody
well,
else.
you just said go to your house. Well, it's gonna be somebody's house. So
Yeah,
you're
but
like,
you
no,
could
you
go to a
can
hotel.
hack
What
to her
if you don't have
house.
money for a hotel? Like, what's the deal with that? You don't have a job either.
Mm, mm,
Because I'm like, come on. Or
yeah.
maybe, yeah, everybody's not married. Maybe you're married, but they're not. Then you could go to their
Well,
house.
we need
But you're not
some
coming to my house. First of
dental.
all, you're not bringing any of that stuff. We're getting a divorce. If you want to go do that, that's why I'm divorced. Go ahead and do what you want to.
Girl, you should have took the Dettol and just sprinkle it on there. The Dettol dead everything, That's the figure
What do
that you
you
need
know about
alien.
dental? I'm like,
A
what do you
girl, I know about the Dettol. The figure that you need alien know everything. Not the Fabuloso because I give you molds.
mm,
Dettol. All right.
mhm. I don't know,
This
Candace,
is
like really, but
I'm just letting you know. I was like very surprised when I found
that's
out.
not why you're
Summer
single.
fling.
You're single because you're picky. You don't want these crazy men and stay picky, but you'll find the right one. She's like,
Girl, it's a hard no. If you get that dead towel, everything fits.
but summertime is a great time to start dating. If you're not dating, it's nice outside. It's sunny. You can have daytime dates. It doesn't really get cold till 8 something. Uh, dark till 8 something. You can have, outside at a restaurant enjoying the view of the lake or whatever. This is a great time. If you're not dating and you're afraid, let's go for it. If you go on Facebook dating, it's free, so you don't have to even pay 1 cent. Let's go. Let's see what we
think
got
she's the only one finding people on Facebook dating because everybody else I know. Uh,
there.
so,
Well, there's more people on Facebook dating. When I was on the first time, I feel like it's it's good. I'm just saying. Well, you could pay and be on fitness singles or plenty of other
are
ones, but
you
you
are you
can.
getting commercial time for this?
No, but I just want our males and females to go out there. Like, this is the time. Like, don't this is the time to go look. This is the time everybody's looking. So let's go. If you're gonna go, don't say, "Well, I'll just wait till the fall." If you just go now or not, I'm just saying.
No. She's on
Do it, do
told
it,
you
do it.
people. And if you do it, hashtag DMC we did it. Don't
Yeah,
forget to do that because we want to
I
know.
want to
Did you
know
try to
who's hooking up, who's dating, who's. Let's find out.
who's having a consensual non-monogamous relationship?
Yes,
I really want to find a person who is into a pansexual. I want to find a pansexual. That's what I want to talk to one and
I
have
don't
one on
know
our
any
show.
pansexuals.
No, it's I'm just saying. You can't find a partner during cuffing season. Girl, you can always find somebody. You just have to put out the right baits. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Are you showing
Um,
skin?
everything two piece. So let's break it down for our hot and sexy summer. For our hot and sexy summer, don't forget two piece is everything. What about the sexy pores?
Sexy
V.
pores.
What are the sexy pores? The sexy pores are old fashioned and the
And
porn
porn
star. So
star.
two piece. Oh, we didn't get into the shoes. I didn't like the shoes, so we didn't really get into the shoes. But two piece everything. This is a quick look at the shoes. If you want to
The
look at
ugly.
the shoes, but old fashioned. The resurgence of the old fashioned and the porn star martini. It was so good. Mm, I loved it. And don't forget, Summer Flings is for single or married people. Okay? So don't think because you're married or you're single that you can't have a fling. Have a fling with your partner. Or if
That's it.
you're a CNM, a consensual non monogamous relationship, you could just do what you want to do and do what you do.
That's it.
Oh, ooh, and they both
Oh,
have their escapade. Do they know they have an escapade? I'm
because
just saying.
maybe Secrets knows they're both having escapades, but do they know? But maybe
And I'm saying
we just keep thinking that people don't know, but we know now that they do know. So they
some
probably
people
know,
do know.
right? Some people
They
do
do
know.
know.
We're just assuming they don't. And she said, yes, they do. Uh huh. And that's why they're still married, and I'm divorced. There you go.
Well,
I don't think I can get with that, but that's okay. I'll stay
use some
single.
Dettol next time. Use
I'll
some
just stay
Dettol.
single. I'll just stay single. It's okay.
I was propositioned by the people.
Oh, oh, that
Wait,
was nice.
that was just
They were
getting
like, "Would you like
juicy.
to
Do
join
we
us?"
know them? I want to
No,
know if we know them.
we not,
Just give a put a one in the chat if we know who this is.
we do not know these people.
Put one in the chat, girl.
We don't know these. people. What is wrong
That-
with
that-
you?
we know
She
them. That
always wants to know if she knows. She's so nosy.
put a one in the chat, girl. Put a one
She
in the
said no,
chat.
she does no, she doubts you know them. You don't know them. You don't know them.
That's what they all say. So, what's your takeaway from today? What has you like? Oh,
What has me like, oh, is that I'm surprised at you and not your willingness to show your midriff. If it's not the
my
big,
willingness.
your non-willingness. Like
Oh,
I feel like
mm,
I'm very surprised. I thought you would be more like, you know,
well,
open to it.
I think there was a time, and
Hmm.
I'm past that time.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I had a lot of stuff on. I used to go to the club with just a net shirt on. Girl, oh, don't tell me nothing. Boom, ba, bum, bum. But my time is done. That time has sailed away.
I
Sail
have
away,
a
sail away,
resurgence
sail
of time.
away.
So I used to, then I didn't. Now I'm reborn again. Here's my resurgence. I am
She's
back, bitch.
reborn again. Yeah, we have club. Oh, no, 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 no. We don't need to see no club pics.
Woo! Oh, yes, please send them.
Girl, that's mm-mm. And the real person who has those club pics, Mr. Terrence.
Hmm. I was just thinking about him the other day. I was thinking about him the other day. Yes, Mr. Terrence, he did have
Girl,
his club picks. He did.
no,
He was in the club
we don't need those club pics to read. We don't need a resurgence of those
of those
club pics.
club picks.
Women beat their men. But anyway, my takeaway from this show is there is, I need to keep my shoes because I was giving away some shoes, but then looking at the shoes that are in, I think I'm just going to look old and have my shoes because they're my
Shoes are very important, and for me, ugly shoes are ugly shoes, and I don't care if they're in style. If they're ugly, I'm not going to wear them just because they have the Louis name on it or whatever. I'm not doing any of those things. So, bags, purses, and shoes are important to a lot of women, but the ugliness is not gonna. I'm not. If I don't think it's a cute shoe, I'm not
I'm
wearing it.
not
And I'm too
doing
short
it.
to be wearing everybody's flats. And if I could wear flats with a short skirt and it looks okay, maybe I would. But I don't see any flats that I could really wear like that. And then I'm not doing it. So no. And if it's too flat, it hurts my back. If it's too high, it hurts my back. So none of those would work for me. And those flat shoes were ugly that are in style. Ooh.
I just really don't like them.
They're all ugly anyway. Even those things that my son wears, you know what shoes they are. They're like the rubbery. They're very comfortable. Those are ugly shoes, and everybody has those ugly. Like, they're wearing them around their house, like ooh, yes. And then they're wearing them in the store, and the young kids are wearing them with socks. Like, and my son goes, now you know I'm getting old. I'm like, why? He goes, because I don't have socks on with my sandals. I'm like, oh, on my head. I'm like, so all the young kids are wearing them with socks. I'm like, this.
I do not understand the socks with the sandals. I don't.
Yeah, because
And
it's
I guess that's my aim. But I cannot. The whole thing is to have your feet free. What are you wearing the socks for? Out in the snow. But anyway, our show for next week. What comes around goes back around again.
yeah.
Yes, karma. It's a B.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna
And
catch
that's
up
it.
with you. That's it. That's
It's a
next
B.
week's show. So please join us next Thursday at 8 o'clock. And if you're not following us, please do so on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, um, wherever you watch your social media. Please follow us. I'm
And before you get off,
yes.
make sure you tap that screen and say thumbs up and you liked it.
Yeah, if you're watching us on YouTube, please put a like. Can can you like us? You could just pretend to like us. Just tap it, and no one's gonna know. So
How
uh,
are we going out, V?
we're going out. I'm just. I hope you guys are having a safe and fun summer so far. Enjoy. Go out and enjoy. Do not stay in the air conditioner the whole time. Go outside and enjoy the outside while you can, people. Well, wait till it gets a little cooler in the evening and go outside. Do not let this be your summer stuck in the house. You were stuck in the house all winter. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm just saying. What do you got?
I was just going to say the line that you were about to say, but then you didn't say it. I'll see you
Okay.
next week on our podcast. This is Relationship Ish
Yeah.
Podcast. And we're your hosts. I'm Cash.
And I'm V. And this
And we'll
is
see
where
you
relationship
next.
is.
See you next Thursday, 8 o'clock. Let's see if I can end it. I've been having problems ending it. Bye. Thank you,
Bye.
Connection Crew, for joining us and
Yeah.
commenting. It's been wonderful.